Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day, good moment to you. May you drop into this one moment, this now here, that is all there is, and yet will never come again. Thank you so much for joining me from somewhere on this sweet, wild, sacred earth, and from the wild sweetness of my very own heart this morning after the new moon. I'm Julie Ling, and this is the Voice of Wonder. I'm happy that you're here. It's a good day. It's a good day to be present. And as I was waking up and tuning in this morning, asking what is it for me to speak, to be spoken through me, however you conceive of it. And what came to me was presence and grounding. And I don't know about you, but I've noticed the last few weeks, especially since the big eclipse on the 8th of April, a month ago today, when I began this crazy journey. And if you haven't watched any of my other videos, I invite you to look on my channel for the playlist An Eye for an Eye, because they all build on a spoken word piece that I offered on the 8th of April. And they all build on each other. So I invite you to drop into that playlist and watch as many as you feel called to. Because they build on each other, I invite you to watch them in order so that you get all the full richness that keeps being echoed and returned to. And it's up to you. It is an invitation. There is no obligation here. I would only want you to come, and I invite you to only come when you feel called to, when you want to, when it feels juicy and good. Marshall Rosenberg once said, when you do something out of duty and obligation, we all pay for that. And I don't want any of us, especially you, to pay for it. It's so funny. It's been really challenging for me to invite people to come here because of those voices that say, oh, you're just tooting your own horn. You just want this for you. And the paradox before breakfast is that this is completely about me and for me. And I've changed doing this. People tell me, and I see when I look at myself on the camera, I'm doing my best to look at you through it, but it's hard not to see my image. I look 20 years younger. People tell me I look younger, that I'm glowing, and that's all for me. And yet this call wasn't for me. It came through me. And so many times as I've thought about what to say, well, I remember all the things pouring through me to be said. One of the things that come up is the old line, oh, Jerusalem, how I have longed to gather you about me as a hen gathers her chicks. If there's something here for you, I don't want you to miss it. And how sad if I stay silent for fear of looking like I'm tooting my own horn, if there's music here that will feed your soul. So I invite you to come here for one reason only, to feed your soul. And with a breath of kindness, I invite you to let anything else go, any sense of duty or obligation. It's not necessary. So, as I started to say, I've noticed, especially since the 8th of April, this really, really busy mental energy, ideas coming through, light bulbs coming through. As I recall, Uranus was very active then, and Uranus is that mental energy, like lightning, like genius that just comes through like a bolt. And it's like I have trouble sleeping. I wake up and I'm calm for a moment, and then there's like it's like a hive of bees in the space around my head, or like static, this almost frenetic, lively energy. And it's occurred to me off and on and again last night and this morning that so often me and many of the people I know And there are traditions that say, we're sort of stuck here until it's over, and then we go to heaven. We go back into the ethers, or we go back to where it's sacred and spiritual and holy, and sort of dirty being here in these bodies, and the earth's made of dirt. And yeah, a lot of us have learned that at some level or another. And yet, if you think about serious electricity that has no ground, that'll fry you. That gets very destructive. It burns things up. With no ground, without a grounding line, without the third grounding plug, bzzzt, it can really fry you, and that can be exhausting. And so today, I invite you into an experience, a journey into your own presence, your own body. I'm going to be quiet for a minute or two and let the music come through the flute, and just invite you to drop in to yourself. Let this energy that may be up here for you and feel very staticky and buzzy. I just had the image of one of those mosquito zappers. It's like it comes in, it's alive, and it's easy to be taken out by that. To just invite you to bring this mist, this cloud of electricity, to come a little further in. Feeling it maybe more like a mist of liveliness coming down through your crown into your third eye and bringing you brighter, more electric vision. Feeling it coming down into your throat. And maybe more of this electric newness will be spoken through you. Today, may you be a little more the voice of wonder, the voice of wisdom, the voice of truth, the voice of kindness and compassion and energy that is grounded and settled and present and safe. And feeling this beautiful cloud. Maybe it's golden like bees. Maybe it's sparking like fireflies in the night, or like stars coming down into your heart. Feeling how it lights up and enlivens your heart. Maybe your heart is a field of roses today. Maybe it's a field of green leaves opening like beautiful hands in the spring. And at the same time, perhaps, like in the southern hemisphere now, leaves settling and falling may both be true for you, even at the same time. And feeling this mist softening now. Softening a bit and settling in your solar plexus, your central sun, your plexus center of solar light, the sun. And may this energy coalesce and join your inner sunlight like maybe a sunflower, big and bright and shining and smiling at the world. And feeling the sense of settling as you let this energy come more and more deeply into your body, here, now, in this moment, present. and feeling how it is a gift to receive this energy in the present, in your presence, letting it presence you in this body and bring you a little closer to the ground. And feeling this energy, this mist coming down even further. And now it's the color of the orange of the tiger behind me, on whom Durga rides. Maybe we could all ride our own tigers a little bit more today. Feeling that energy in your sacrum that is orange, that is vital, that is the energy of the senses and sensuality. Letting yourself drop in a little more and feeling how your body feels. How does the ground feel beneath your feet? The chair or the couch or whatever you're sitting on feel as it supports and holds your backside. Feeling, how does what's behind your shoulders support you? Feeling the sensations of your body, the juiciness of them. Noticing what sounds are alive around you or the sound of my voice. How does it resonate inside your body? Noticing what you see if you open your eyes and look, or if your eyes are closed. What do you see inside? Calling on and in your senses to bring you deeper into your body, into this moment, connecting to the sweet, wild, sacred earth. This body made up of the stuff of stars, not less, but grounded, more present. And if you've been taught something different, I invite you just for today to hold the possibility that perhaps this is true as well, that there's room for all the parts of us, the physical parts as well as the spiritual ones. And if you've learned that all that stuff's airy-fairy, maybe for today, set that aside and invite the possibility that bringing it in and down is juicy too. And again, invite you to tune into that tuning fork within you and to accept whatever resonates as true for you, and with a breath of kindness, let the rest go. Accept what nourishes you and let the rest go. This is for you. Accept what feeds you. You don't have to eat the green beans if you don't like them at this smorgasbord or board. I'm just settling in and feeling this energy as it coalesces into this orange space, your tiger that you get to ride, the orange door of creativity and sensuality that can open up a little more, just the amount that's juiciest for you today, dropping in and allowing this juice, this electric juice, to come in and add to your juiciness. And feeling as the energy settles and the particles become a little heavier and a little denser, as if Junkiri, that's the Nepali word for lightning bug. Junkiri means moonlight bug. I love that. Are becoming ruby colored. They're this juicy, deep ruby gold. And they're settling in the singing bowl of your hips, and they're buzzing there. You can feel how these are bigger. Maybe they're like big bumblebees, and they're buzzing, and you can feel the vibration with the singing bowl. You feel them in the singing bowl of your hips, and maybe like that poem I offered a few days ago, they're stirring up the cauldron. take all contradictions and put them in a big pot and call it the cauldron and stir it a lot. Maybe this is where your magic is. And in this cauldron, the singing bowl of your hips, and feeling it buzzing with this ruby red light, this energy, as it comes down into you and grounds into the earth, connects you to the earth, and you feel all of these energies, all of these colors like a rainbow flowing down through your feet, through your legs, through your feet, and into the sweet, wild, sacred earth, going all the way down, as if your energy, this part of you is reaching its arms through the roots you already have that are already connected to the earth, the mother, and they hold that center of magma and touch the center inside it, which is crystalline. Woo! Here's another electricity that's very grounded and very rooted, and it rises up through those fingertips that hold this ball, rises up through your energetic arms that are your energetic roots. It rises up through the feet like a flow of safe, gentle magma that pours up and through all of you, up into the heavens. It pours up into this cloud of this electric energy and softens it and brings it down in this grounded way of the ground through your body, back into the earth and back up, so that you are the bridge. You are the lightning rod that carries the energy from up, this mental electric energy, bringing it through all the beautiful sacred centers in your body and down into the heart of the sweet, wild, sacred earth, and brings her energy back up, so that this energy becomes available and safe and present and grounded, and it can be the tiger you ride on. It can be the bzzz of that cauldron, this grounded earth energy that powers you, that is utterly and eternally and in this moment safe and whole, and that the thoughts can have a place to land. Yesterday I was doing a meditation with one of my mentors, and I don't remember now what she was saying, but she talked about this mental energy, and I have had all these ideas alive in me for the last month or more. And I thought, oh, instead of trying to keep them all up here, what if I invited a few of them to like land in my elbow and be held there, and a few to be landed and held in my right knee? What if I let them come into my body? What if that were safe? And I'm can see that I'm close to the end of the amount of time I try to keep these two. And I just want to offer you a taste, and maybe I'll talk about this tomorrow. Maybe it will come up another day, and maybe that's an enticement to come back and be here with me again for more juiciness, more tigerness. I was born in that year, by the way. That what if perfectionism is really a way to keep us from presence because it hasn't felt safe, because we didn't know how to be grounded. For whatever reason, it didn't feel safe to be all the way here in our bodies or all the way here on this planet. And what if being fully present, another paradox, before breakfast or lunch or dinner or your bedtime snack, whichever, what if the truth is, what if it's possible that when we're fully present in our bodies, we are the most safe, we are the most grounded, that these ideas don't have to keep buzzing around up here, but they can land in our bodies and in our beings. And today, that is my desire, my wish for you. And I offer you to go with this blessing. Today, may you wear the crown of this beautiful electric new energy on this day just after the new moon. May you see with divine vision, with clear vision, with kind eyes. May you speak from your heart. May your solar plexus, your central sun, shine in everything you do. And remember that there's no need for power over, that we are here for power too. And that invites others to power to as well. May you ride the tiger of your own energy, your own juiciness. May you settle into the power of the singing bowl of your hips. Take all your contradictions, put them in a big pot and call it the cauldron and stir it a lot. May you feel your connection, your support, how you are held. May you rest today here on the sweet, wild, sacred earth in whatever moment you are in, wherever you are. That's my wish for you, my blessing and my vision for you today. I'm Julie Ling, and today I invite you to let your heart, your spirit, your hips, your feet, the earth sing. Have a beautiful and blessed day.